rejuvenation with OConnect. The most recent improvements introduce a refined user interfaces and improved functionalities to facilitate more seamless communication. Get your 14-day free trial of OConnect. Simply register at www.coolzone.ai. Find a productivity trick. Set segment or activity timers with OConnect to optimize virtual meetings. Get your 14-day free trial of OConnect. Simply register at www.coolzone.ai. Podcast be your musical companion, providing knowledge and enjoyment. Get your free ONet. Simply register at www.coolzone.ai. Enter a brand new era of excellence in collaboration. Improve your ability to work together to levels that have never been seen before. You can be part of the next global AI giant on passive to use, and market the next generation AI tools. Simply register for free at www.coolzone.ai.
Hello, everybody. We are here. I'm not sure. I can't see Peter. There he is. We're sorry we're late. Well, I'm not. I'm always late. But we invited Peter, and we did it the last minute. So I saw him out there, so we got to go get him. So we went and got him. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. It's the 16th of March. This is one of the biggest weeks of Unpassive. We all feel that way. OConnect was a grand slam for sure, to say the least. We're all going to give our little input of what we saw and what we think. I had said the other day, it's so funny, I say certain things, nobody listens. I say a couple of things I don't care that much, and it's everywhere. But I did say, with OConnect alone, this is my personal opinion, OConnect alone, I don't need anything else from Unpassive. It can set you absolutely financially free. It's my opinion, and it's still my opinion. And the more I see it, the more I believe it without a doubt. And the beauty of OConnect, we don't even have everything yet. We don't even have everything. I mean, what happens when you get, and don't be surprised, one day I believe we're going to have sign language built in. Okay, there's an international sign language. I didn't know until I got in Unpassive that not only is there sign language, there's hundreds of them. But there is an international one, which is cool. Some young girl in some universities already working on it. I saw that the other day. We're going to get translation, instant translation, like as you're talking, I believe, which is mind-blowing. And the biggest deal for me, and for some of the guys here, I know for a lot of people, was when we went into 360, and everybody, I recommend to watch it, how people in other countries that always are struggling to get on, no fault of their own, it's the connection is just really difficult. I know in Papua New Guinea, they run generators, they run all kinds of stuff to get enough oomph to get to the webinar. And when we switched over to a higher technology webinar platform like OConnect, it was even harder for them. The other day on 360, people were coming in from around the world by phone, different types of smartphones, laptops, computers, obviously, whatever. And I was here. I got in, no problem. Everything's working good. I can hear, I can see. We played a video. We played a song. Well, I want to tell anybody watching this, I don't care where you're watching it from, get signed up and get the 14-day free trial. If you're using right now a video conferencing platform, I'm going to tell you, this is not my opinion. This is fact. This is the best you will ever see. And it will get better and better and better. And I'm going to make another guarantee. Nobody is at a lower price. No one. Not even close. And every function, which Collins and everybody can go through this, every time you log in, because the company is built with, it's never good enough, every time you log in, you're going to see new and improved, and you don't have to download it. That's what SaaS is all about. You log in. If it's new, you get it. If there's a new paint job, you see it. If there's a new video background, oh, that's another thing that didn't come out yet. You're going to get it. You don't have to pay more. You don't have to ask for anything. It's just going to get better, better, and better. I'm going to turn it over to Collins because I'll have a tendency to talk too much. So let me, here's Collins.
Thank you, Marty, for inviting me. I just want to thank you and Chris again today, and Peter, who is joining for the first time. It's a lovely Saturday. You know, we all have seen the beauty of the new release of O Connect, which is really amazing. But what I want to talk today is about, you know, the switching of from the old O Connect we had. I can call it the old one because it's no more there, and the new O Connect. You know, Mr. Ash, before I talked about zero downtime, you know, and I was just talking to Marty. I said, did you ever notice the switch? Marty said, no, because I know some people at that time, so a lot of people are having meetings because let's remember OnPassive is a global IT company, and the nighttime in UK can be daytime somewhere, and people are having meetings. They've been using the old one, but did anybody notice any switch, or there was like a shutdown period before you kicked onto the new one? I don't think anybody realized it, but you just saw your screen change all of a sudden, the beauty, and say, wow, what is this? I'm just sitting somewhere. It's unusual. What is going on? But that is how they call it, the switch. They call it continuous delivery and continuous integration, where the switch, you know, from one product to the other, or from one, say, from when they're doing upgrade for a product, say, all right, we're moving now from version 1 to version 2. When you're on version 2, you will never realize, say you are in a meeting and they switch to version 2, you will just see everything, the beauty and new functionality, but it will not shut you down before the switch. You are still there, but the system is just switching and upgrading, and you're just seeing something new popping up. That's what they call continuous delivery and continuous integration of a particular product, because you are there, but the system will not shut down and then move you on to a new platform. No, you are there, and then the system just switch automatically by the click of a button. So Mr. Ashby talked about zero downtime. There was no time where the system shut down before moving you. There was zero lapses, nothing. It was like nothing ever happened, but you saw yourself on a new application, as beautiful as O Connect. When I got up in the morning, I look at it, I said, this is massive, because this is really difficult for most companies to do this, to switch you without you noticing like anything has happened, but you are in a new place. It's like they take you from a Rolls Royce, or you're driving a Beetle, and they just take you into a new car, and you look at it and say, what is happening to me? I'm somewhere different, but I didn't even realize when I opened the door and then jump onto another car. I just realized that I'm in another car. So what is happening? That is continuous delivery, you know. So it is really massive. And this is how they do it in massive company, because there is no room. When it comes to this, there is no room for error. Everything is just going as smooth as if nothing happened. And this is really kudos to the tech team, Mr. Ash Mofara, and all the rest that are behind the scene working to make sure things happen in this fashion or this manner, because that's how we will see all the other products coming. All mail, all net, you know, there'll be that switch with zero lapses, zero downtime, but you find yourself in a brand new place which you've never seen before, you know. And it is just happening in OnPassive in a very good way, you know. So these guys, honestly, they are genius. It is not easy to do it. And that is credit to OnPassive and the team that Mr. Ashmofar is hiring to continue to do that, where they can deliver products in a short possible time and nobody is noticing anything, like there's an error here, there is something. But you see yourself moving from one beautiful application to another beautiful application to, you know, and it will just continue like that. You know, it is massive. So I'll leave it there, Marty. If there is anything we can discuss about it, take it over.
Peter, it's all you, buddy.
My connection's falling in and out, so Can you hear me, Marty and everybody?
Yeah. Just do the best you can, Peter. It's okay.
Great. Thanks for inviting me. Nice to see you, Chris and Collins and Marty. The new O Connect. Well, what can I say? I mean, I woke up. Obviously, it came out over in the UK. It came out in the middle of the night. I got up about 9 o'clock and realised it was out, and I had to go to work that particular day. And I couldn't get onto O Connect until in the afternoon, UK time, about 2 p.m. And anyway, I managed to get a few people on, and I was absolutely blown away by it. The clarity of the pictures, of everybody on the screen. I mean, it's second to none. I mean, obviously we use these other platforms. To me, O Connect is definitely is the leader of them all. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely the leader. And I think we've got some big exciting things coming towards what's going to be happening with the new features that's going to be coming in. Like Marty said at the beginning, we don't know all the features. I think Ash has got probably a few secret ones that's going to be added. But as it is now, I mean, I can't fault it. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Well, I haven't really got a lot to say. I'm not much of a speaker, so I'm going to pass it back to Marty or Chris, and we can go from there.
You did fantastic, Peter. You're a champion, buddy.
Yeah.
Chris,
yeah,
we're gonna have to digress. It's your turn.
They're waiting for the last guy here, but number one, always a pleasure, Collins, and a very big pleasure, Peter, because I call Peter the silent giant. He does a lot of things in quiet, and that's just who he is. He doesn't need to be spotlighted or shining, but we're going to do it anyway today, especially for heroes. A lot of things Peter does behind the scenes. Matter of fact, Peter, your microphone's still on? Can you still hear me, Pete? Peter, did he go? Marty, who signed you up? Oh, we lost him. Who signed you up?
Peter Rogers.
Okay, that's it. I'm just checking there. I want to thank you, Peter Rogers, for signing up this one of my best friends in the whole world, Marty DeGarmo. He has made a big difference because of you. You put him there. You've seen him. I'm sure he argued with you in the beginning all the time because that's who he is. But man, Pete, on behalf of me and this entire family of Impassive, thank you for signing up this big goofball who I call my brother, Marty DeGarmo. Yeah. Appreciate you for that.
I'm pulling in and out with the connection.
You're fine. I can see you. He's got a bad internet connection, but he's still coming through. And that was the thing. We had a lot of people where we know they had horrible connections, and yet they were still coming through a little spotty. One of the things I was just telling these guys, and I don't know when it's going to happen or how it's going to happen. I worked for Fords for many years. Y'all know that. And I drove a Ford for many years because I believe in driving or using the product that you work for. I myself would like to start doing all these on O Connect and transfer or what do we call it, Collins? Send it to our YouTubes because the time is now to show people the car I'm driving or the truck I'm driving, or I could say the Cadillac or the Lambo I'm driving, because I want people to see what it's like and what it's about. You're right, Marty DeGarmo, you hit it on the head. If you haven't got in this, you got a 14-day trial with the best. The best. You can't even think about how good it is until you try it. The clarity, the sound. Now is the time to get with one of these people that have been posting about Impassive that you thought was a complete nut. I love it. You know why? How many people said, oh, they don't got products. Oh, they'll never. And I'm saying, wake up. Wake up and smell the coffee. We got a million people that was dedicated to Impassive for the last 5 years who stuck it out, believed in what Ash Mafara was doing. And now yesterday or the day before, we were all blown away. And I'm still blown away by it because it keeps getting better. You seen the pop-up this morning. You seen what Ash Mafara had to say this morning. Go to your ecosystem, look up the updates pop up, and read it yourself. And then keep scrolling, click the arrow. Trust me, you're going to want to read it. It's amazing. It's as said, it's just going to keep going. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. The first boom blew my hat right off my head. I almost took the hair off my head. Still in shock and awe. I knew it was going to be good, but man, perfect. That to me,